What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Welsh Way here with Aberystwyth Town. So here in the Welsh Cup final we're hopefully going to win this trophy for the first time. It's only the second time we've actually been in this final, so quite a major occasion for us. We want to try and win it for the first time in our history. For me anyway, this club have won it before back in 1900 I believe it was. But this is the team we've gone out with, so we've gone with Whitehouse in goal, McGuinness, Hamilton, Davis, Griffiths and Fraser in defence, Stephen Price, Colin James, Simon James, Ryden Davis, Wyn James and David Hislop. So we've got a few Jameses here, none of them are related, I checked that. I was meant to have Gunter in centre midfield, but I accidentally dropped him out because he was tired for the last Premier League game of the season for us. And I also dropped out the right mid we were playing. His name is Davis. It's Gavin Davis. There you go, I remembered it. Yeah, Gavin Davis as well. I dropped both of them too because they were tired and I wanted to rest them up for this final. Then sadly, thing come along that under 19s match. They'd like to know if these players were available. I mindlessly clicked it, forgetting that these guys were under 19 and able to play in that game. So they are now ineligible to play for this match because they've already played in their under 19 games today. So that means we've got Colin James and Stephen Price, which I don't mind, but I would have liked Gunter to have definitely been in the mid team because he's been a rock for us in centre mid and he's played outstandingly this season and he would have deserved to play in the final. But what a shame. We'll have to move on. TNS, they're playing this standard 4-2-3-1, which we've grown accustomed to. No players really, Greg Draper, Durrell. But apart from that, not many to stand out names that I'm exactly going to curse to come up against, but I know they're all good players and I'm not going to go into every single one of them. It's like I say, major occasion for us. We want to, I don't want to ask assistant, we want to be getting this. I expect to win. I'm going to be very, very, outrageous and say I demand a win out there. A lot of people here in the crowd, I didn't actually see how many people. I'm curious, do they show it yet? No, I'll check that out at half time. Curious to see how many people will turn up to the Welsh Cup final, because the Welsh Cup often brings out more fans for the normal home and away games in the build-up to the final. So I expect the final to have quite a few fans here. I'm expecting around 4,000 or so, which is normally quite a lot for a comparison to a Welsh Premier League game. Here's Fraser down the left, plays it to Ryden Davis, whips this one in. Wyn James scores in the 5th minute, 1-0 up. Great way to start the game, only 4 minutes in as well. This is ideal for us. We want to take the lead as early as possible. We want to try and create a cushion as early as possible. Almost went out. Davis did amazingly to keep it in. And there is James to slot that one home. 1-0 up. Great way to score down the wing. We like to play our wide football. And here's David Hislop. Only one player left to beat. Will he choose to pass this? He does. He plays it to James. It gets tackled out to Price and it's side netting from the shot. Unlucky there. A very good counter-attack. I'm surprised David Hislop didn't take the bloke on, but in the end we created a chance and sadly we didn't convert it. Here is Colin James clearing this one, trying to find Hislop but can't. And this will allow TNS to whip this one back in the danger zone. No, nothing comes of it. Hislop out wide to James, Colin, James again. God, too many Jameses in my team. Davis is here to Hislop. Good save, but the ball has gone in. Stephen Price has scored. He has rarely featured this season, Stephen Price, but he's slotted his second goal of the season home, creating us a 2-0 gap against TNS. And things are looking good right now. Things are looking very comfortable. We're on the attack yet again. Davis with a poor set piece though, and Colin is obviously going to save that. Wow, I'm surprised we started this well. And all we need to do now is maintain this, and we should find ourselves collecting the trophy today. Try not to give anything away about any other results, just saying the trophy. Because, of course, the Premier League title is still undecided for you guys. It's decided for me, but undecided for you. As well as the Premier League Cup final, of course. And TNS trying to create some sort of spell of dominance. They're not really creating anything. I haven't seen the shot on target yet from them. Good tackle from Hamilton Davis. Hard crunching challenge, but well timed as well. And good clearance away. We're doing very well defensively today. Good ball through. James is 1-on-1 with the keeper. He's brought down by Grimshaw. And Simon James ended up having the shot, but it's unlucky. Look at that. 3 Jameses, and I think there's one in the youth squad as well called James. I don't remember too well. Are they waving, or is that in the crowd? It looked like they were waving scarves. I think it's just their bodies bowing. I don't know, they're waving something. It's like a flag, I think. It's weird. I haven't paid attention to that before. It's just a weird observation, because our shirt has a V across the front. It looked like that. So we're doing very well. I'm going to say this passionately. Make sure we... What did I say? Make sure we're the things... Make sure we see things out and assure our hands are on a trophy at the end of the match. Big day. We want to ensure that we win this trophy. I mean, the fact that we've dominated in the league, you know, we've rarely teams beat us. It's just TNS are always the team that prevent us from winning trophies, and we want to try and make sure that's not the case and win this trophy for the first time. Only 30 minutes remain now. That's enough time to score 3 goals on TNS's standards. So the game isn't done and dusted yet. We still need to assure we play our best for this remaining time. I think we'll take Price off and we will bring Chris Rees on. Sadly, I didn't sort out the substitutes bench, so we actually have no striker on the bench, which isn't the brightest thing for me, because a new striker coming on right now may mix things up front and just allow us to maybe score another one. But we're on the attack yet again. He's kicked it right at the back of James, and Draper is through, and Greg Draper has scored. 1-0. Davis with the very sloppy pass, hitting the back of Simon James. I don't blame James for that though. And in the end, it was just all too easy because everyone was trying to, you know, run out of the box, and now they've got to retreat back into it all of a sudden. Chris Rees has come on though. Lennon with the set piece. I think that clipped the top of the crossbar or the top net or top of the net. Either way, that was very close. We really need another goal now, as James is actually trying to burst through here, but sadly just a little bit too far for him to get to it. Unlucky there though, but a good attempt of a move. There's TNS run on ball again. Ravel Lennon up front again. Good tackle by James. One of them, whoever it is. Oh no, Durrell has scored his 21st goal of the season and has given them the lead. And I would like to take David Hislop off, but we don't have a striker on the bench. It's not really a possibility. We're going to bring Burrell on. He normally plays the ball-winning midfielder. I don't really mind him coming on the field of play. Thrown away a 2-goal lead in the space of 10 minutes. And like I said, 3 goals isn't exactly a difficult thing for TNS to do with their standard of football. As Revel, I want to change something. I want to go, you know, either more defensive or more attacking, but I feel either of their moves is going to be leaving us vulnerable in the defence, because if we sit back, we're just allowing them to play. If we go forward, we're allowing them to find gaps. As James one-on-one with the keeper forces a good save, but it really should have found the back of the net. Davis with the set piece, whips this one in, trying to find a green shirt. Can't. We're trying to play football again, but it seems like we should have been doing that from the second. You know, we were 2 goals up. Davis with another set piece. Just wide there. It looked like it took a deflection, but I guess not. And it is going into extra time. I'm going to say this calmly to them. 1 goal is enough to win. That is all you need to do. I'm going to take Hugh Griffiths off and bring on Drake. That may seem quite foolish to make a straight swap for a defender, but I just want to make sure things are solid in defence. Davis with a set piece, and again it's just wide. Not exactly doing a lot with them set pieces. Would have preferred a cross at that position. 1 minute, oh no, 1 minute, sorry, 5 minutes remain at this time, and oh no, we've picked up an injury. We used all 3 of our subs. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. Down to 10 men. And they're going to find the gaps, aren't they? We're going to have to go cancel quickly. Managed to block this one away. At half time, I'll make some changes to the tactic. Sure, we can maybe hold out. It's error. It's very close. Oh, it's going to be so tight come the end of the game, right? I'm going to make a few changes to the tactic. So Hislop is going to come down. You're going to come across. You're going to come across there. You are going to be actually no, be like that. Deep lying. You come down. Winger attack. You 2 swap rounds. Target man. Voila. We've got no right-sided player playing on the pitch. We've got 2 players out of positions, but I've gone for a 4-4-1. That's, you know, obviously saying we're going to go for a defensive game for the rest of the match. But I think that's all we have to do if we want to hold on maybe and try and get this game to penalty shootouts, which I didn't think was going to be possible after they went 2-0 down. But, you know, you can never rule out big teams on big occasions. Reese down the left is doing quite well, actually, beating 2 players. If he can whip this one in, he does. James is offside. That's unlucky. It was called straight away though, which I'm fine with, as long as I don't think I've scored. It was called as soon as you touched it. As this game ticks away, which will surely be the last highlight of the game. Is another wasted free kick from Davis. And I believe this game is going to penalties. I hope. Hang on. Can't rule them out yet. Lawton to Watson. Poor touch. And maybe James will have a chance to win this game for us. James wins the game for us. Oh my god. James in the 120th minute. You can never rule a game out. I stupidly did. I thought they were going to score. But win James one-on-one with a keeper. He was in that position, you know, in the second half, but he took it right now. He's given us the lead. 3-2, and surely this is game over, done and dusted. We've won our first ever Welsh Cup final. Get in there. A youngster, James, 18 years old, on his first competitive season, has been the difference here today with his 2 goals. I'm saying this passionately. I'm happy with your performance. Enjoy the success, lads. And we're going to continue on to the post-match, and then I will end it here so we don't give anything away. But what a way to win our first ever Welsh Cup in the extra time, 120th minute. We got a victory over TNS in the cup final. That is immense. So, when James ends up top goal scorer in the competition with 8 goals, he gets man of the match performance as well. He gets the winner's medal. Everything going right. This will be the end of the episode now, guys. Like I said, I don't want to ruin anything by continuing forward. Don't want to cover things up. Don't want to spoil things. So, next time I meet you back will be the end of season roundup, where of course you'll know about this result. You'll find out about the league. You'll find out about the Welsh League Cup final, how we did in that against TNS. And until then, guys, peace out.